Well guys, it looks like we have a comedy sequel on our hands. But not just any comedy sequel. A sequel to a comedy movie that came out 10 years ago. Should we be concerned? Let's take a look. Hey guys, my name is Brandon, aka the BrandoCritic, and on this channel it's my job to point you in the direction of movies worth checking out. So if that interests you, definitely hit that subscribe button. And today we're looking at Zombieland Double Tap, and I'm here to tell you if it is worth a watch today. Now, like I said in the beginning, this is a comedy sequel. Now, off the top of my head, I don't know very many good comedy sequels. So going into Zombieland Double Tap, for some reason that concern never crossed my mind. I felt like these characters with this great chemistry in this premise, we could see a sequel. It could go into new directions. And while the story and the plot and the message hasn't changed that much, it still provides the same amount of laughs, and it's just as fun. Yes, this review is going to be pretty short because honestly, you can copy and paste everything I said about the first Zombieland and put it into this review because, again, this movie is just as good as the first one. Now, that's not a bad thing, guys. Most comedy sequels, like I mentioned before, don't even come close to the original. So if a movie can even come close to it and be on the same level, you know what? That's a win. But don't worry, Zombieland Double Tap is not the exact same story told over again. You know, we got our same four characters: Columbus, Tallahassee, Wichita, Little Rock, and they are a family, but of course, with family comes problems. You know, Little Rock has these teenage problems, and Tallahassee acts as a father figure and is kind of overbearing. It's like, you can't date this guy. She kind of runs away with some dude. And Columbus and Wichita have their relationship problems, and it is another road trip movie across the country, killing zombies. So not much is different there. And in a comedy sequel, you can only hope that it is just as funny as the first one, and Zombieland Double Tap is because of the new locations they go to, the new story elements, and the new characters. Columbus, Tallahassee, and Wichita all meet kind of their counterparts in Zombieland. Luke Wilson plays Albuquerque, Thomas Middleditch plays Flagstaff, and we have Rosario Dawson playing Nevada, but the one character addition that stole the movie was Zoe Deutsch as Madison. Now, she plays the dumb blonde character, and again, we have seen this character in many, many, many comedies. And you might be thinking, okay, yep, I've heard every single blonde joke in the book, and yes, this character is supposed to be annoying. But Zoe Deutsch has the ability to pull it off and make her extremely likable, charismatic, and funny. That's the important part. She's funny. And just like the first Zombieland, this film does have a message to portray to the audience. It's not that different from the first one, right? The first movie was all about family, while this movie, on the other hand, talks about home. They're pretty similar, and I won't spoil it, but you can probably guess the message of the movie pretty easily. But I give it a pass only because we still like these characters. They're still charismatic, and they still provide a ton of laughs. Now, the only thing that I did not like in this movie, and when looking at other reviews on the internet, a lot of people really like this scene, so I might be in the minority in this one. But when we do meet Albuquerque, Flagstaff, and Nevada, you know, those are like the exact same versions of Columbus, Tallahassee, and Wichita. The comedy feels kind of forced. So it's like, okay, get every single character trait of these characters and then heighten them in the other characters. It's like, oh yeah, they're just like us. 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 Okay, we get it. It was funny at first, but I feel like just that section of the movie overstayed its welcome, and it got a little bit, you know, all right guys, let's keep it going. But again, that was just me. Again, with comedy, it's a lot of personal preference. But in my mind, the movie makes up with it with a really fun and creative final act, which, again, reading some of the reviews online, people didn't really like the ending that much as opposed to the first one. So it's strange. The sections in the movie that people are really raving about and disliking, I'm kind of opposite with it. But throughout the entire movie, I really did enjoy my time with it. So with Zombieland Double Tap being just as fun as the first one, I'm gonna give it the exact same rating of 4 out of 5. It's very rare that a comedy sequel can live up to its predecessor, but Zombieland Double Tap does. And I guess I just gotta wait another 10 years until Zombieland Triple Tap comes out to really see which one I prefer. But all joking aside, what did you guys think of Zombieland Double Tap? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And would you like to see a third movie? You know what? I would. And if you're new and you want to see more videos like this, definitely hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.